So now suppose I want to get the pore space here. So for example, I want to have this tag this space here, the empty space, which is this one here. So what I can do is, let's say, of course, I can go in and paint, or I can also use the curves. So in this case, say, let's just increase that and try to use the live wire. So we select the live wire here, and then you can see the style of the image changes. So let's add a point. So you left click to add a point, and then spacebar to complete it. And then go all the way out here. And then again add a point. Complete it using spacebar and completing this curve. Say in the middle here, click spacebar to complete it. Then what should I do here? Let's add the curve. So let's see where the curves are in here. So these are the curves that we have added, as you can see here. And so here, so these are the curves that we have added. So that's that here. Let me just turn off the position. So these are the curves that we have added. So from that point to that point here. So let's add another one. And then I want to go here. Yeah. So this one adds up to this one here. So we have got the required curve. Now we go back here, here, and now let's interpolate these curves. So I'll just turn off the live wire, and these are the curves that we have. Let's interpolate them. So it's tracking that. Now we can change the transfer function like this. We can also slightly dilate the curve. So hover over the curve and press D, dilate. Or we can also actually press Shift D to dilate all the curves. So I'll just show the help here. So dilate the curve on the cursor, and then you can dilate all the curves within the limit specified by the end markers. So this is the way you can change these end markers. But in any case, we don't have to do that. I'll just reinterpolate the curves. You can see these are the bigger one. So here, suppose I don't want that. In that case, I can just delete this curve, and then I just create the new curve here, and then just slightly dilate it, and then reinterpolate it. So let's type the whole thing using, say, tag 4, this one. So bake the curves and say tag 4. So this is what we have tagged. So if I turn off the default, So this is the section we have tagged. If we go back here and if we change the transfer function like this, then say if I hide this, then we can actually just tag the boundary. Because whatever is visible within the curve will be tagged. So if I say just press Shift D to dilate the curves, so I have just dilated these curves, and then I want to take the shell here and tag it differently. So I can make these curves here and then say 5. So now you can see the shell is tagged as 5 here. And if I turn on the label tag, then you can see this is what we have tagged. So the inside region is tagged as 4, labeled as 4, and the outside region is labeled as 5 here. And you can see here. And then I can hide these things here. So for example, I can go back and just hide this. Also hide that. So select that. And if I apply tagging operation here, baking operation, then this region that is selected, visible, will be tagged with whatever value. So this region essentially will be labeled with a given tag value. And then I can remove all the curves for this slice. And then we can go back to graph cuts. And this is what we have tagged. Going back to curves.